Hello and welcome back to the channel. England's mid-tour holiday in Abu Dhabi is sadly coming to an end, and they're going to have to switch the golf clubs for cricket bats. The third test match in Rajkot is going to start on Thursday morning, and with us as always, Archie Mullen. How did Coventry play on Saturday, or was it Sunday?
Played yesterday. Well, we didn't play well, but we got 3 points.
That's the only
Had
thing that
you,
matters.
yeah, had you brace Cov win be Millwall, who's I must say brought less fans than Wrexham. So yeah, they're away sport shocking, but we got 3 points. On to the next.
Lovely. So, obviously, as I just said, England are going to play soon. Their 10-day break is over, holidaying finished. Less golf courses, more cricket netting, or at least you'd hope so. Firstly, there's some big selection calls for both sides, but we'll start with India. As good as Jasprit Bumrah is, can he play all 5 games? And is this the game they're going to rest him, or do you think that the 10-day gap between the second Test match and the third Test match, as well as I think the fourth and fifth. Am I right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it is.
Yeah. So do you think those gaps are enough recovery time, or do they specifically need to rest Jasprit Bumrah?
I don't think they'll rest him yet. I think India will want to be at least take a lead in the series before they rest him because, especially given the rest of their attack has looked pretty kind of manageable in this series so far. Touch wood.
Famous last words.
Touch wood, like I said, has. But so far, I think Bumrah's too big a miss to kind of rule him out and kind of not play him in the next Test match. I think if he will be rested, he'll be rested in probably the fourth or fifth Test, given how this next Test match goes. I think 10 days can be enough time, but with a bowler of his lengthy injury issues, I think it's a risk to kind of play him in every game. And given the fact that neither of us are pace bowlers, I don't quite know. We're experts talking about how long it is needed to recover. But it'll be an interesting thing. I don't think they will drop him.
Interesting. I think Bumrah is clearly India's most important player in this series, especially considering that
Yeah.
touch wood so far, there hasn't been any real Bunsen burners. Even the one at Hyderabad was relatively decent until the fourth and fifth day. So if we are going to see flatter pitches, like I think we're supposed to see a flat one this game as well, Bumrah is going to be key with the way obviously he just reverses it and does basically everything. So I agree with you where they'll try to get ahead in the series first before they even think about resting him, even though they are obviously 10-day gaps between a couple of the test matches. But the next Indian selection call that's pretty big is KS Barrett. So there's been a lot of calls for him to be dropped because he doesn't average 99 like every other Indian batter, apparently. He hasn't got loads of runs in this series, but his keeping has been crucial for India ever since Rishabh Pant basically nearly died in a car crash. Poor lad. So is Barrett going to be dropped? And do you think Dhruv Jurel, who's their substitute wicketkeeper, is going to make a test debut, or will they just stick with KS Barrett?
I think they'll stick with Barat. To be fair, he hasn't batted great, but nor has the majority of the Indian middle order.
Mm.
To be fair, I think he's England and India have gone for a very similar approach in terms of the keeper. They've picked kind of the best keeper, and if he bats, it's a bonus. Obviously, England were forced into that with the absence of Harry Brook, but given the nature of the Indian decks, I think it's probably they'll want to keep a really strong keeper who will be secure and then be able to ensure that they can stop like boundaries and not boundaries, buys and additional extras, which can play a massive part in these games so far.
Fair enough. Obviously, you were speaking about the Indian middle order. They are
Mm.
very, very inexperienced because the middle order woes have been, let's say, fairly well documented for India. Let me see who's injured. So, first of all, Shreyas Iyer has been ruled out for the rest of the series.
Yep.
Apparently, it says a back injury, but there have been certain Indian newspapers that said weirdly he was cleared to play for like fitness. So his fitness was cleared. Apparently he was fit, but then he wasn't picked for the squad for the next 3 test matches. And then another statement came out somewhere which said actually he's injured. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused if he's been dropped or he's actually injured. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Who knows with India? They're not exactly the most legitimate kind of board, the BCCI. They kind of like to give a reason when it's kind of yeah, that's the reason, yeah. When it's something else, who knows?
They're not the only board, put it that way.
No, there's a lot of boards. There's a lot of boards.
I'm sure England have done it before.
Oh yeah, completely. We're not good at it.
Every board does it. Let's be honest.
Does it? Yeah, it seems like one of those. But I did see. I don't know if you saw this, house, but I think KL Rahul is out for the rest of the series.
Yeah, it's not just no, not the rest of the series. KL Rahul is out for the next game because his comeback from so his recovery's been delayed by one match, so he's been ruled out for just this game. Virat Kohli hasn't been in the series so far. Is ruled out for the whole series for personal reasons, obviously. Devdutt Padikkal has been added to the squad. I don't know if you've ever heard that name before, but IPL watchers and most Indian fans will know him. Tall left-handed batsman, hits a long ball.
Played for Rajasthan RCB before, right?
Yeah.
Who did he sign for? Did he sign someone for some? Did he just sign for? Was it Gujarat?
I'm not sure. I think he might still be there. I don't know.
Oh, he's not RR this year, I don't think.
Yeah, but the real question is, so the first question I'm going to ask you is, how reliant are India going to have to be on their top three for runs, considering that the middle order is basically torn to shreds? And are we finally going to see Sarfaraz Khan, or should he just retire and move to New Zealand and play with some sheep somewhere?
And to be fair, New Zealand isn't a bad shout. It'd probably take him 4 years to get citizenship, and they'd shove him in the top four.
Yeah,
I pick him above Will Young, to be fair.
most people would.
Although, would you pick him back? Oh, he doesn't get in the head with Ratcham Ravindra, really, does he? Anyway, I hope he plays. I don't think he will.
Really?
But I mean, it's hard to say, isn't it? Why haven't they picked him for 5 years? It's
Yeah,
the same.
but look at who's injured.
Obviously, there's a gap for him to come in now.
Clearly, a big gap.
But I still don't think he's in favour.
For whatever reason.
But yeah, exactly. Like the thing is with me is he could play, but
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't.
Yeah, why didn't he play last game? I mean, why didn't he play for the last 5 years when he's been averaging 75 in Ranji Trophy?
Okay, put it this way. India's top three are obviously going to be Rohit, Jaiswal, and Shubman Gill.
Yeah.
Number 4 is going to be we're going to assume it's Rajat Patidar, 4 or 5, because he played the last game.
Played it right.
So the other number 5 middle order bat is either going to be Sarfaraz Khan or this new guy that they've just added to the squad, Devdutt Padikkal. So it's either going to be one of those two for 4 or 5, and then obviously 6 and 7 are going to be Akshar Patel and KS Bharat. We're assuming Bharat keeps the gloves because I don't think India will just imagine if they just go, yeah, we're just going to pick Dhruv Jurel and like drop everyone and have like 7. They could have 3 debutants, technically speaking.
Yeah.
They won't. 3 debutants in their middle order. They probably won't, but they could.
Yeah, I mean, he could play. If there is any time he's going to play Test cricket,
it's now.
This game.
And if it's not now, yeah, I don't know when he actually ever will play.
Brother's going to make his debut before him.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he should. I don't know if he will, because there's clearly something that we don't know. But then also, I was going to say the top 3, they're very reliant on them, but I also don't think they're that reliable.
Well, apart from Jaiswal or Gill, who both got hundreds last game.
Yeah, I know they did, but Gill hasn't been an incredible, consistent Test match cricket player. He hasn't.
Fair enough.
He has a very good average.
Yes.
Yeah, white ball, sure. Not white ball, is it? He
Yeah.
averages, 52 in first class cricket, I believe, Shubman Gill, but only averages 31 with the bat in Test match cricket. That's a big drop off.
It's a different beast, Test cricket.
Of course it is. But that's why you see so many of these Indian players averaging 50, come to Test cricket, average 12. Let's hope that happens with Sarfaraz Khan because I want England to win.
That would be hilarious. Imagine he's averaging 85 for years.
Imagine he gets 2 pairs in a row, two golden pairs or whatever it is.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone's been he's been banging the door down for 5 years, averaging 85 or whatever. Everyone's going pick him, and he gets 2 ducks in his first game, and then the Indian selectors are just going, "We told you so."
Yeah. Do you know this as well? It'd be like if a part-time got him out to us, like Joe Root comes on, I mean, it's a bit harsh on Joe to call him
Nah,
a part-time.
Ben Stokes off spin.
Ollie Robinson getting to bowl some left arm offies.
I actually think Ben Stokes will bowl at some point in this series. Off spin.
You think?
I think what I know because okay, I'll just get onto this now while we're on the topic. So obviously Jack Leach has flown home for England.
Yeah.
His knee injuries ruled him out for the rest of the series. And what do you think that the England spin or England bowling attack? What do you think the makeup is going to be for the rest of the series going forward? Do you think it's going to be the same as the last test? Just to put into context, we're assuming that Rajkot is going to be pretty flat as well, possibly even flatter.
Yeah. I haven't heard that they've named a replacement yet, have they?
No.
Obviously, maybe
Stokes
Dan
is the replacement.
Yeah. Well, no, technically it's Lawrence, isn't it? Lawrence
Yes.
the extra man was just.
Did you see that thing about Lawrence where
He's gone off to play in the IL T20, isn't he? In the middle,
so
he's going to come back for the test match.
no. So he went back with the squad, and obviously the ILT20 is happening in the UAE, and the squad were in the UAE chilling. He's just like, I might as well play a couple games and get a few more grand or whatever. Which is like, fair enough. Why not? He hasn't exactly played cricket.
No, exactly. Yeah, I mean, have you seen him bowl?
Yeah, limbs, just pure limbs.
Weird, isn't it?
It works though. He got poles in the Big Bash. I know it's T20 cricket, but I can see him getting a wicket.
A certain degree of success. I wouldn't say he's had success as.
No. I said it kind of works. How about
that? I feel like they should pick someone like Callum Parkinson.
No, that's not happening. Come on.
Why not?
What I do think will happen is
the squad. No, pick him in the squad.
I don't think they'll change the squad at all.
I know, but I don't agree with that. You've got 3 spinners of Hartley, Rahan Ahmed, and Shai Bashir.
Joe Root
played 1 game. Tom Hartley's played 2 games. Rahan Ahmed's played 3 games. That spin attack has a combined. Neither of us are very good at maths, but that's not a lot of games. I believe it's 6.
6.
It is 6, yeah.
I believe so.
6 games. 6 games.
That's all right.
They would have got another spinner just for numbers.
Well, Liam Dawson isn't coming. Callum Parkinson, if they really want a like for Jack Leach. But what it is with Jack Leach is he's very kind of economical. So honestly, what I do think might happen is England just play Robinson and Anderson, go at -5 and over, 0.5 runs per over, whatever nonsense, and then just use the spinners to try to take wickets with Rahan and whatever. I'm not sure. That's why I'm trying to think.
You don't think they'll put Wood?
Yeah, but I know he played in that Hyderabad game, which to be fair was ages ago. Now you think about it, it's been 10 days and a couple test match and a test match in between. But I'm not really sure. Do you think they'll play Anderson and Robinson together? Because they are. I know Anderson's miles ahead of Robinson in whatever cricketing bowling, but they're a similar speed type of bowler. Do you think they'll have 2 seamers, one of them being Wood, the other being Anderson, just to be a bit different, maybe?
The thing is, it'd be lovely if Stokes could play, because Stokes is the type of bowler who would extract kind of what you would like out of his pitches.
He's with his off spin?
No, with his seamers.
Well, forget about that. He's never going to bowl seam again. Ever.
No, I think he will.
No.
Do you not? Never.
It won't. At international level, I don't think he'll ever bowl seam again.
What, you think he'll just bowl like Meadows in the?
Yeah, I think if he comes back, I mean, I am saying this. You're probably going to prove me wrong. Come back bowling 95 mile an hour, he's just that kind of guy. But I don't think he'll be bowling anytime soon. And if he does come back to bowl further down the line, I think it might just be a bit of floating out, put on a length. Imagine he just goes back to Durham, floats it out, puts it on a length, destroys people's dreams.
A bit better at batting.
Yeah, Darren Stevens does have a few first-class hundreds, doesn't he? Yeah, he scored that massive 180.
10,000 runs, has.
10,000 runs.
He's got 10,000 runs at 34.
But he has been playing for 4,000 years.
Well, he got 10,000 runs at 34, and he got 400 wickets at 23.
How long has he been playing for?
I think he made it. Oh, he's retired now. But he made his debut in 97.
97.
It was either 97 or 89. I can't remember.
Do you see that post from the county championship Twitter when they found out that obviously Ben Stokes said he found Shoaib Bashir not found him, but found out about his skill on Twitter, and the championship Twitter account has gone, sorry, Darren Stevens, but Twitter wasn't around back when you were in their prime, so apologies for that.
I love Steve. What a servant of the game. Anyway, enough Darren Stevens talk.
England seamers.
England seamers, yeah. Sadly, he never got picked. The thing is, seam bowling works better. In terms of, by seam bowling, I mean swing bowling. I think it's the bowlers who can extract the reverse swing who've had the most success.
All three of them can.
Jasprit Bumrah has been the best bowler in this series by a country mile.
And he will be. You'd assume.
And he will be, yeah. He will
as long as he stays fit, which is.
But the 20.
You don't know.
The 19-year-old Jimmy Anderson. He also had a good Test match last game.
He's got a bright future ahead of him, Jimmy.
Yeah, I think he's got. I reckon he can play. I reckon about 100 Test matches in.
Yeah, I reckon he might get a few wickets in his career.
A few? I'm not sure. I think he might get a few more than Warne.
Yeah, but, I think he'll do all right. He'll be around for a couple more games.
A few more years. But my point is, the swing's better. Anderson's obviously the best swing bowler of all time, in my opinion. Robinson's a very similar bowler in regards to he's a seam bowler and a swing bowler rather than an out-and-out quick bowler. But the difference is Robinson bowls 75 miles an hour. And I can't see him on Indian fairly flat pitches not getting put 7 rows back by Rohit Sharma after he's just had his tea and he's feeling a bit just filled up with the tea. And
what about him in Pakistan?
Yeah, but nicest possible way, Huz. Don't take offense here. That Pakistan batting lineup was not the best.
No, but it was still. It was this okay. Apart from they're still. I mean, they might not have been in the best form, but they were still proper batsmen that he got out.
I agree.
Abdullah Shafiq. Yeah, Abdullah Shafiq, Imam ul Haq, Babar Azam, who he got out a couple of times with like massive reverse swingers. Mohammad Rizwan, Saud Shakil. These are all guys who've scored runs in Test cricket fairly. Maybe not loads, but they're still proven international Test batters on home flat wickets, like really flat wickets. So I don't see how he can't do a similar sort of holding role, but basically slightly lesser than Jimmy, because Jimmy will obviously work people over different ways. But as a holding bowler, how bad could Robinson really be? But that's my point. Do England want two holding bowlers with Anderson and Robbo, or is it Anderson and Mark Wood for the extra pace, and you hope if he gets it reversing, it's dangerous?
My counter to that would be, if you have one holder, why do you need 2 holders? Jimmy isn't going to go more than 3 and over. Jimmy out of nick goes at 3 and over. Jimmy's not. Jimmy likes bowling with a reverse swinging ball in India. He likes it.
You can just bowl full and straight.
Jimmy, he might have a bad Test match. I might have just set him up for complete failure here.
But he's not going to go at 7s, is he?
But I don't think he'll. I think he will hold an end. Like either way, whatever he does, he will hold an end. Whether he takes wickets is a different question, but he's going to hold an end. The fact that's why I would go Wood. Wood gives you a different dimension. In my opinion, the fastest bowler in the world. He's also. It's those two, isn't it? It is those.
They're the two consistently bowl in that bracket of pace regularly.
And Jofra, if he isn't lying on a hospital bed, which has seemed to be where he's been for the last 3 years.
He's in Barbados on a beach, probably.
No, he's playing club cricket in Barbados. Before,
on a beach.
After not telling Rob Key.
Still on a beach.
Yeah. But I think Wood offers you a different dimension that England will take. Also, if you watch Wood bowl, often Wood can get the ball to reverse swing in, and he can get the ball to nip around. He didn't in the first game, but again, a bowler of Mark Wood's caliber, are we really going to write him off after having a one bad Test match? In my opinion, we can't. So that my bowling attack would be. I still don't like the sound of it because I still want Liam Dawson in it. But I go.
Leave him alone. It's like a toxic ex or something. Just leave him alone.
He just earned a load of bloody money. Can he just come over and play now?
He doesn't want to play. I mean, he probably does, but he just pretends he doesn't.
I'd go Shoaib Bashir, Rahan Ahmed, Tom Hartley, Jimmy Anderson, Mark Wood. That's a lot of bowlers.
That's a lot of bowlers. I think last time it was 4 bowlers. So far, they've just played 4 bowlers, 1 seamer,
Yeah.
3 spinners.
I think you dropped one of those spinners. I guess no.
Yeah, I think they would. Do you think? I don't think they'll play all of them.
To be honest, I just picked the same bowling attack. I think it bowled all right.
So all of that, and we're just going to pick the same bowling attack. We're not going to. I do think.
If you want another pacer, I'm going Wood.
No, I think it's going to be 2-2. Two spinners, 2 seamers, and Joe Root will bowl a lot more.
I think they'll probably drop Rahan.
I don't think they'll drop Rahan. I think it might be Shoaib Bashir that they don't play.
Rahan had a half decent test match, to be fair to
He had a very decent test match. I think Rehan and Hartley, because of their batting, they are almost certain to get picked every time. So if there is one spinner who won't play, it's probably Shoaib Bashir, which, I mean, it's no fault of his own. Obviously, he played fine, but he's just he hasn't played as much cricket in general as the other two, and is obviously he's a number 11. I mean, if he's batting behind Jimmy Anderson, then to be fair,
how bad is his bat?
It's not terrible. It's actually improved a lot since before. Yeah, to be fair, did you see that innings where James Rue got 213 at Taunton, and Bashir was at the other end? He hit like 45, and he just kept plonking Dawson into the stands, albeit it was like a 25-meter Taunton boundary, but still, you get the point.
When you played with him, was he a proper number 11?
Yeah, he wasn't exactly a top 7 batsman, put that way.
Was he an Atal Kaka?
Nah. That's the best hitter in the ECA you're talking about. But anyways, do you have anything else you want to talk on about specifically the England selection, or do you think we've got most bases covered there?
I think we've got most bases covered. The only thing I would wonder is, in terms of the batting lineup, are there any questions over someone like Johnny Bairstow?
No.
Do you not think?
No. He hasn't played badly. He's just got some really good balls.
He's got some good balls, but he's also there's question marks of the way he's been playing. I am also kind of doing this just so he sees it, gets really angry, and then goes and bangs a ton because he.
Yeah.
So yeah,
angry ginger.
It's been awful, us.
Oh, Johnny's been awful. Well, he doesn't keep anymore, does he? He can't. Is it field? Yeah, he can't field. He can't bat. He can't play golf. How dare he be bad at golf? Disgraceful.
Hang on, what happened when he did play golf with Ben Stokes?
We'll forget about that episode. But obviously a shorter episode today because there's not exactly much England cricket going on. A lot of golf, but golf is not our expertise, unfortunately. And neither is Rehan Ahmed, because Rehan Ahmed did say that he hates golf. So good on him. That's 10 bonus cookie points from us.
I agree.
But, I will test your knowledge in other ways. As we wait for the third test to begin, India versus England knowledge all time. Do you want to start with top 10 most wickets or top 10 most runs?
I'll go runs.
Okay. In no particular order, you're gonna have to give me some names.
All right. Cook, Root, Dravid.
Wait, slow down. Cook, yes. Root, yes.
Dravid.
Yes.
Tendulkar.
Yes.
Peterson? No.
No.
Really? I thought I'm only thinking about 200. Kohli?
No.
You sure?
India versus England test match.
India v England?
Yes. When was the last time he scored runs in an India-England test match? He lived that one game at Edgbaston, do you remember? That was it.
Edgbaston, and whenever we played them in India, he's done all right.
Nah, not really.
Nah, not last time we played, but he's done all right. Gavaskar.
Yes, that's Gavaskar. So now you've got one. Oh, sorry, Kohli was in there. Yes, top 5 done. Top 6 done. Kohli was 5th.
That bloody 41, that 75-year-old whose birthday is who averages 42.
I'm gonna need his name.
I can't say his name.
I need his name.
I can't say his name.
I need his name.
I saw him on ESPN Cricket Info this morning.
Gundapaviswanath.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't say that.
Okay. So, who's first? You've got the top 6. No.
Cook. Do not.
No.
Tendulkar.
Yes, Tendulkar's got 2.5k runs in the span of 22 years.
That's
Fair
a
enough.
lot. Yeah.
Then second is
It's not Dravid. Joe Root.
yes, Joe Root's got
Hmm.
10 runs less in half the time.
Well, yeah, he had that series. Do you remember a couple of years back?
When he did all the scoring.
He's all, to
basically.
be fair, he's always done well against India.
Mm.
Apart
Who's
from
third?
this, we haven't spoken about that.
He'll be all right. He'll get some runs. He's from Yorkshire. They're good at getting runs.
They're good at cricket over there.
Yeah, okay. So Tendulkar first, Root second, third is
Cook. Am I resting how many runs Cook scored against India?
Cook is fourth. Who's third?
Dravid. No, it won't be Dravid. No,
Another Indian.
It won't be Dravid.
Opener.
Gavaskar, surely.
Yes. So Tendulkar, Root, Gavaskar, Cook, and then number 5 is
Dravid. Is he that low?
Dravid is 6th. Who's 5th?
He averaged 52 with the bat.
You've already said it. Number 5.
Did I say it?
Yeah, Virat.
I was thinking he's like number 10 because you were telling me he weren't in the bloody top 10.
I was
You're
lying.
telling me he scored the 5th most runs of all time against England.
Number 7 is Gundapar Viswanath.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, and now you just need to get the bottom 3 ticked off. Who's number 8?
English or Indian?
Indian.
I don't think Pujara's got that many. Is he current or retired? Or is it Pujara?
Yeah. It's Pujara. And then at number 9,
Yeah.
Englishman. 1979 to 1993.
Gower.
No, another G though.
G. Gower. Gooch.
Yes, Gooch.
100. Didn't he get a 100 against India?
Yeah, he did in Chennai, didn't he?
He was in that infamous series.
There's a lot of infamous series.
All went over there and just got I think it's called I can't remember, but it's really bad. They all just went over there, got really hammered, kept getting food poisoning because they kept eating really dodgy curry, and then they got battered.
All right. And who's the last one? Indian who played between 1977 and 1990.
1977 and 1990. That's not a very nice one.
It's not someone I know loads about, but I have heard the name.
It won't be Dev.
His first name rhymes with tulip.
I'm not sure,
Dilip Vengsarkar. Dilip Vengsarkar?
He's all right. I think he had an average of... I wouldn't have got that, but I think he has an average of about mid-40s, 44.
Any of those names surprise you? Oh, where do you go? Oh, there you are. Any of those names surprise you?
A few of the older ones.
Or the order, maybe.
Yeah.
Pujara was in there for some reason.
I just don't personally remember him scoring that many runs against us.
Yeah, it's probably because it was so slow that you didn't bother remembering it.
Yeah, Peterson. I'm surprised Peterson isn't there.
He didn't actually. How many games did he actually really play against India? I mean, I know he talks a lot about his 180 in Mumbai, like the greatest.
That's why I said him, because I'm like, well, if he's talking about this, then he also got that 200, didn't he? When he bombed it everywhere.
No, when?
That's why he got 213. Was that against Oz? That might be against Oz.
It was against Australia, Adelaide.
No, he definitely got Is that the mammoth one he got in India?
He got 180 in Mumbai, and then he got another 100 somewhere else. But I don't actually think he got that many. He's probably in the top 15, but not the top 10.
Who else? No Englishmen really. A few Indians. Maybe I was thinking maybe Ajinkya Rahane could have been there.
Nah, I don't think he actually played that much Test cricket, relatively speaking.
He's probably played more than a few of the blokes on there.
All right. Do you want to jump
there? To be fair,
who?
Gooch, because he wasn't that good.
I mean, he did score 301 innings, which kind of helps.
Gooch was all right, to be fair. Yeah.
You were surprised Dravid was that low?
Yeah, I am, because he averages 52 with the bat in Test match cricket. He's the 4th highest of all time?
Apparently, he's played the most balls ever in Test match cricket.
That wouldn't surprise me. He averages 52. I mean, you've got to be pretty good if you're averaging 52.
And he just bats longer than everyone else.
I thought Cook would be higher.
Cook's fourth. Is that not high enough for you?
I thought he'd be above. I thought he'd be slightly higher.
Realistically, the best record in here is Joe Root's, who's got 2,526 runs in 10 years.
What's the average?
Huh?
What's the average?
Oh, I'm not sure. I actually think Joe Root might have overtaken Tendulkar because this is like a few months old. So
Oh, he definitely hasn't.
yeah. But the rest of the order's the same.
Yeah, he's
All right.
class.
Do you want to do most wickets now?
Yeah, I won't be as good at this one. Right. Anderson.
Number one. Yep, very easy. Nice young James Anderson's been playing for a few months.
Yeah.
Okay, this next guy I've never heard of. Oh, I've heard of his surname, not his first name. 1964 to 1979.
Harbhajan Singh, is he in there? Obviously not number 2.
Harbhajan Singh is not in here. By the way, James Anderson has, guess how many wickets in India-England tests?
225.
139. And number two is like 44 wickets behind him.
I have no idea who it is.
Chandrasekhar.
I wouldn't have got that.
I've heard of this name.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have. It's one of those ones where you've heard of it, but you wouldn't guess it.
Okay, you'll know number 3 though.
Brody.
No.
Is it not?
No. Broad's in here, but he's not number 3.
I guess Broad isn't.
Okay, the next 3 are all Indian spinners. So who's number 3?
Ashwin.
He's number 4.
Jadeja will be 5.
No, Jadeja's not even in the top 10.
Not top 10.
This is India versus England wickets. Jadeja hasn't been playing for that long.
Jadeja has 245 wickets or so.
Yeah, not that many against England.
I guess no. To be fair, he hasn't actually played that much in India.
Yeah.
My mind's gone blank. I
This
know.
guy's got like the 4th most wickets ever.
Yeah, I know it is, and I forgot his name completely.
Yeah.
This is bad as.
The fast leg spinner.
I know who it is. I just forgot his name. He averages 30 with the ball as well.
Anil Kumble.
Anil Kumble, yeah.
And then 4 is Ashwin. Number 5 is someone who died recently. Indian spinner.
He died.
Not long ago, yeah. He played from 67 to 90 to 79. Bishan Bedi.
He's dead.
You didn't know that? He died like a few months ago.
I didn't know he was dead, to be fair.
Yeah. After Bishan Bedi at number 6, Indian seamer.
Ishant Sharma.
He's in there, but no, not that Indian seamer.
It won't be Bumrah yet, surely.
Well, then who's the other great Indian seamer?
That's my question. There isn't Kapil Dev.
There you go. That's your answer.
They've only got 3 half-decent seamers ever. Well, 4.
Number 7.
English?
Yes.
Brody.
Yeah. Number 8 is Ishant Sharma.
9.
Another guy who's dead and has a foundation named after him. Or a fund named after him.
No, don't stop it with the dead stuff, man. That doesn't help me.
He has a fund named after him. Big curly hair.
Why am I thinking Bob Willis?
It is Bob Willis.
Oh, it is Bob Willis.
And the
He's
last
right
one.
25 with the ball. Yeah.
And the last one, Bodyline. Oh, not Bodyline. The wrong one. I'm thinking of the wrong Wood. This is another Wood.
Wood. Is it Wood?
No, not Mark Wood.
It's not Larwood, is it?
No, but it's something
That's
Wood.
Bodyline.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is a different Wood.
Your Wood?
No, it's something Wood.
Give me the years.
71 to 82.
I'm presuming he's not Indian.
No.
Wood. Larwood. Wood. Won't be Truman. Won't be Laker.
Derek Underwood.
Oh, yeah. He was a decent spinner, to be fair. Best English spinner, would you say?
Is that not Jim Laker?
Is he bowled weird shit though, innit? It
I
wasn't
mean, he
really.
had a cheeky 19 for.
Yeah, but Egypt. Well, it was Locke and Laker. That was the pair. Both played for Surrey. Both played for England.
Yeah, you remember them, don't you?
Yeah, I was
Watching.
alive. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up watching them.
Yeah, I mean, watched them all the time. Innit?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Watched them in the womb.
Yeah, of course you did. Look,
Yeah. Swan. I'm
great
surprised
news.
Swan is there.
Nah, no Swan,
No Palasol.
no Moeen Ali.
What a bowler. Yeah.
Bashir and Rahan will be here in
No,
10
they
years' time.
won't. No, they won't.
There won't be enough Test cricket. I mean, there will,
They'll be
because they're only.
playing in the Namibian T20 League with the Namibian Knight Riders versus the Congo Mumbai Indians.
Southampton Capitals.
The Papua New Guinea, the Papua New Guinea Royals,
The Essex Super Kings.
the Ouagadougou Super Giants. That's the capital of Burkina Faso.
The Leeds Challenges Premier. I don't even know, mate. That's enough nonsense for now.
The
That's probably all.
Wellington.
Go on.
Sorry.
The Wellington what?
The Wellington Wanderers. No, that's rubbish.
Mate, you need to be stopped. Perfect. All right. That's all we've got for today. I mean that you could probably listen to Mullen talking whatever nonsense, but we'll save you from that for now. We'll see you all again hopefully next Monday. Which will be day 5 will be done by then. Monday morning, next Monday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Monday morning. If it goes 5 days, we'll be done by then. We'll give you a full roundup of that Test match and any other cricketing English stuff that happens. So keep your eye out on that. We'll see you later.
See you, boys and girls.